What's up, all my inspirational tea sippers? This is Shantaria, and welcome back to my channel, you guys. I pray that you are well, doing amazing, feeling amazing, holding on to hope and faith, you guys. God is on the move. He will not leave me alone about money, wages, engagements. It's all coming back, and He will not. So I hope that you are excited, getting prepared, because God is about to shower down His blessings. So if you're experiencing the blessings little by little trickling in like I am, He wants you to know that there's more to come. So I hope that you're excited. But in me saying that, and we've been talking about, well, I've been talking about wealth transfer, and there's more to come, and there's monetary gain coming for all of your pain. Y'all, I'm tired. I am. And the Lord knows. Monetary gain for all of your pain and, all of this stuff, right? So I've been holding on to this word for a while, but the Lord had me kind of go in tonight to kind of like get a better understanding. Believe. But if there be any unbelief, help me in my unbelief. We are coming out of Mark chapter 9, verses 23 through 29, right? And this is about a man who is seeking. I'm going to just paraphrase. This is about a man who is seeking, and it's so crazy that He's having me release this word right now with all that I'm going through with my baby. So it's this man seeking help. He's seeking for these spirits to be rebuked out of his son. From childhood, this little boy has been thrown into the fire. He's been thrown into the water. This spirit has been torturing and tormenting this little boy, trying to literally take him out. That is the goal of the enemy. So he's seeking help to have this happen. And so can you imagine experiencing this from childhood, like going on and on, year after year, and it doesn't specifically say how old this boy is now, but the Lord was asking him, how long has this been going on? And He's telling him, since childhood. So year after year after year, they're experiencing this tormenting spirit that is trying to literally kill their son, right? And so he's asking God, if you can help me, have pity on me. And when he said, and the Lord looked at him, if I can help you, I'm offended. Because everything is possible for those who believe. So it's not the fact that if I can help you, it's when I'm going to help you. And when you prepare your heart to believe for me to do what I'm supposed to do. Now let's be realistic, because God is sovereign, and there are some things that we may be seeking from God, or there are some things that we may be believing God for, like, oh, I need you to heal my so-and-so, or, heal so-and-so from cancer, or please, Lord, don't let this person die, and it does not work out in your favor. It's very important for you to understand that God is sovereign. God is sovereign if He does it, and God is sovereign if He does not. But the faith and the promises and everything is still there. He's still going to bless you in the situation. If He decides not to, you're still going to be blessed in it. And if He decides to do it, you're still going to be blessed in it. There's still going to be a testimony in how He kept you and how He brought you through. So He's asking him, and it's crazy how I'm going through this. And this is the man seeking help from the Lord, seeking help. And he's saying, this is a dead situation. This is what the man is thinking. This is a dead situation. I've been going through this over and over and over. I've been dealing with this over and over. This situation looks dead to me. And the Lord is saying, all things are possible to those who believe. And the man says, Lord, I believe. But if there be any unbelief, help me in my unbelief. And the NIV version says, I do believe, but help me overcome my unbelief. Because a lot of times we say that we believe, but we don't because we've been going through warfare and because things keep happening over and over and over, and we're not fully seeing physically with our own eyes the promises, that our faith wavers, me personally, and our faith is shaken. So it's hard for us to fully believe what I'm saying about, oh, God is about to bless you with monetary gain. There's more to come. God is about to put your husband in front of you. Like, God is about to bless you with a new home. Like, God is about to turn your situation around. The wealth is stored up for the wealth of the wicked has been stored up for the righteous. This is the great wealth transfer. God is about to bless us. And a lot of times we done been through so much, it's hard for us to receive. We can believe it. Lord, I believe it. But in this very hour, he's asking you to check your heart. And if there be any unbelief, ask him to help you in your unbelief. Because there can be doubt. There are little times of doubt. There is little times of confusion where you don't really know. You don't really think it's going to come to pass. But the Lord is saying everything is possible to those who believe. So in this very hour, he's saying that he wants you to have a heart, a soul, and a spirit of only believing. Only believing. Only believing. And if there be any seed of any doubt, Lord, help us in our unbelief, because this looked like a dead situation. A lot of the times we are in situations, and we've been in situations and circumstances for so long that the situation looked dead. And he said when the spirit recognized Jesus, it went out of the boy. You have to be recognizable to the enemy. You have to have a favor and a spirit and an aroma of God upon you, so that the enemy can recognize who you are, which is why he continuously tries to attack. And so when the spirit went out of the boy, it convulsed him so bad to where the boy actually looked dead as the spirit came out of the boy. So much so it looked like a dead situation. It didn't look like this boy was going to come to life, and the Lord picked him up by his hands and stood him up on his feet. So this is saying that even though your situation may look dead, even though the things that you're hoping for may look dead, even though that sickness has been upon you year after year after year, even though you've been praying for your children year after year after year, even though you've been dealing with this drug addiction for year after year after year, even though you've been dealing with a porn addiction for year after year after year, even though you've been praying and begging and hoping for your husband and your wife to come back for year after year after year, even though you have been standing side by side and believing God for a miracle year after year after year, this is the hour. This is the hour to believe God like you have never believed God before. And if there be any unbelief, because he knows our heart, so obviously he knows there's some unbelief in us, which is why I'm putting out this video, because we go through things over and over and over, and we don't fully understand it. We don't fully get it. Like, okay, we hear you, but is it really going to manifest? Because this situation look dead to me. This situation look dead to me. I don't see it. I mean, I believe what you're saying, because I know you're God and I know you can do all things. But come on, Father God, this situation looks dead to me. And so he said, well, Father God, how come when I took them to the prophets, nothing happened when they rebuked the man? And he said, because sometimes only these things can come out by prayer and fasting. So there's a little bit more that we have to do. And he had me read all of chapter 9. And in that, he gave me instructions, personal instructions that he wants me to do. So in that, we have to do more than just believe. You have to pray and fast for certain things to come to pass. So that is the word on tonight, to only believe. And if there be any unbelief, ask God to help you in your unbelief, because this is the hour where you can only believe that the miraculous is about to happen. You can only believe that a wealth transfer is about to happen. You can only believe that he's about to turn it around for your children. You can only believe by prayer and fasting. That dead situation is coming to life. Dry bones live. Dry bones live. Lord, I believe, but help me in my unbelief if you see any. Help me, Father God, because he's the only one who can truly see the little doubts of unbelief springing forth. The dead situation is coming to life. All glory be to God. Pray, fast, seek the Lord. He will help you. He will help you overcome your unbelief, because in this very hour, you are to only believe that God is about to show up for you. So to God be the glory today, tomorrow, and forevermore. We are Psalms 23 for the rest of 23. To God be the glory. Inspire, be inspired. I love you guys. God bless you. Good night.